introduction of Shivsa, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand, and it is with immense pride that we introduce Shivsa, a revolutionary concept that embodies the synergy of science, nature, and progress. I would love to give a short description about Dr. Jyoti Marwa ma'am, who is present on the stage. Dr. Jyoti Marwa is a former professor and a current researcher with deep interest in the cultivation and study of beneficial plants. At the age of 67, she has embarked on a journey to explore the potential of various plants, aiming to integrate them into daily life for their health benefits. Dr. Marwa's dedication to her research and her passion for integrating natural remedies into everyday life have made her a notable figure in her field. And with this, it's my privilege to invite Dr. Jyoti Marwa ma'am on the stage to grace us with her presence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think she's a wonderful speaker. She's phenomenal. I mean, I just keep listening to the way she puts her words together, and I forget everything else. What's your name, please? Vedashri. And being a 11th standard student, I mean, I can't understand how she puts her thoughts so together, so beautifully together, and express it so well. So hats off to her. Now, to give a presidential address, I was least prepared for it, but please pardon me. I would like to just put in certain moving thoughts which are coming in my mind. It's not 67 that I'm doing, I'm 69 by the way. And it's not that something that has come up or dawned upon me now. It's a little girl who was 3 years old speaking to you. And what she saw of her Mussoorie hill station and what she sees it today. It's a degradation which is beyond recovery. No matter how much we say that let's look into issues of climate change, let's look at things like let's not cut trees, let's not have forest fires issues. But sometimes it is depressing, but then in that depression you cannot live. The point is that you have to make your effort from your side to show there is something better than what is happening to a tourist destination. Now, when I met these 17 energized, passionate ladies last year in Mussoorie with these 2 youngsters, Tanvi and Karishma, who've designed that Deg Bhapka, they were with me for just 3 days. And in the little museum that we have set up, they saw the Deg Bhapka, the traditional way of making attar or itr, which survives only in Kannauj, and why it should, my question comes to my mind is, why it should survive only at one place? Why can't we make efforts to have other areas come up with the whole thing? I mean, I'm not going to say I am having a plenary session where I'm going to put in my thoughts why natural aromas and natural perfumes are so very important than just what we are ingesting. It's not just the GI tract which has to be taken care of. It's your skin, which is the largest organ, which needs to be taken care of. We don't want phthalates and microplastics to get into your skin, even from the clothes that we wear. And the kind of fragrances, synthetic fragrances that are put on our clothes, which are being sold in the market. And these are adding to our issues. So we need to look at it in a holistic manner, which I will be speaking about a little later. At the moment, I think it just suffices to say that we need more people like Dhanashri has become so close to my heart. Like, I don't want to call her Dr. Dhanashri Patil. I mean, it's just Dhanashri. It's a dhan that she's talking about. And as an exemplary figure herself, she is talking about what nature has given us. हमारा धन है, वो संपत्ति है हमारी actually. सिर्फ land हमारी संपत्ति नहीं है कि हमने उस पे 4 फ्लोर, 10 फ्लोर, 15 फ्लोर की buildings बना दी हैं. उसको बनाने के लिए हमने क्या गंवाया है? What have we lost? And she is looking at it in the same way like I have been looking at it ever since I was 3 years old. I've seen how a tourist destination goes down the drain. And Vengurla has people like these, like Dhanashree and her entire team from Kolhapur and other parts, who are having the same passion that I have. And I looked at it purposefully from the Indus Valley time, how these plants have contributed to our existence. And these very plants and trees we are losing. So if we are growing lavender, why not talk of Surangi? If we are growing lavender, chamomile, why not talk of the Himalayan musk rose? These are things which are wild in the forest. They are something which nature tells us that this is the environment for it, this is the climate for it, this is the place for it, this is the soil for it. And you are the people who are living there who need to make use of it. We will see a rose and we will say, oh, how beautiful, what a lovely smell. But we do not communicate with the rose in the way that God desires us to. The rose is saying, consume me. Either you ingest me and look what I'm going to do to your GI tract and to your microbiome, or you apply me. But हमने देखा, अरे बड़ा सुंदर है, बड़ी अच्छी smell है, खुशबू है, and then the rose wilts and is gone. But we should stretch our arm out and consume that rose. I'm not saying we need to destroy what is there, what nature is giving, but what nature is giving for consumption, use it. So it's giving you food, it's giving you applications, and you need to just get into an action mode to see how you can make use of it. So I think Dhanashree has already said a lot, and I would definitely be, in my plenary session, I would be covering a whole aspect, entire gamut of why aromas and natural aromas. As she said, the tagline is, what is the aroma for the future? Aroma, I will only put it in short, aroma for the future is traditional Indian fragrance, which is attar, which is oil on oil. No alcohol, no phthalates, no microplastics, no synthetics that hit our brain. And we just lose it. I mean, we just lose our thought process because we are not understanding when it goes into us and how it affects our olfactory, how it affects our microbiome. We just don't understand it. So we need to be conscious of the fact as to what is going into us either by consumption, by ingestion, or what is going into us through our skin. And this is the awareness, I think, which this very first conference which Dhanashree has put forward at this level, we need to take it ahead. We need more people to think on the same plane, on the same lines, and take the concept ahead. We want our children, not only these college children, we want our children in school to be conscious of this fact. And if we cannot explain it to our parents, we can explain it to our children. And that's what my mission is, that let's work with those who are very young. Let's tell them that this is what is good for you. And gradually somewhere, if more people like us join together, we can take this message forward. So I'll stop here for the moment, because I think we have a lot of wonderful speakers with us, whom we should all hear, and take the day forward. Thank you so much.